How we doing, everyone? This is RMAG TV, and what I have here is the Noon VR headset. What I'm going to do today is just do a quick unboxing and just let you know why I chose this particular model. So I recently got a chance to play with the Gear VR. My friend bought it, and I always had an interest with the VR, with the Oculus and the Sony VR. So when I tried his, it just kind of cemented this whole VR thing for me. I thought it was awesome and just something I needed to get my hands on. So I immediately started researching stuff for me to get, just because I do not have a Samsung, and that is the only knock on the Gear VR, is that it's Samsung. I couldn't use it with my iPhone or anything like that. So instead of trading my phone in and paying $400 for a trade-in fee and then getting a Samsung, I figured I would just keep the iPhone and see what I can work with that. So I did a lot of research looking into the multiple, and there are a lot of VR headsets out there. Some of them look better than others. Some of them don't. Basically, a cardboard will do the VR for the for all the other users out there that do not have the Samsung. I decided to go with the Noon, pretty much because I like the design. It had a website. It has its own its own app, phone app that you can use. It has content that's put on there by users and also by them, where you could explore a bunch of different VR scenarios and 360 videos and pictures and so on. It also takes all of your stored videos and photos and allows you to use it inside of the Gear VR. I mean, excuse me, inside of the VR headset. So that's why I chose this one. I know there was the Merge VR, which looked pretty interesting. It has little buttons up top, where this has no buttons. So outside of a Bluetooth control that works with the new software update for the iPhones, it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. But this in itself, with the tracking inside of the gyroscope in the phone, the program that you get, the app that comes with the Noon, is actually eyesight and head tracking. So you move up, you move down, so you look at what you want and you're good to go. So bear with me with the shaky camera, as I'm doing this with one hand and holding the camera in the other hand. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy. So it's a nice box. Any smartphone, as long as you're over I think it's 5.5 inch screen. So all the bigger phones out there, you shouldn't have a problem. Any phone, anywhere, transcend your reality. I freaking hope so. That's what I'm saying. I just want to give this thing a try. I just hope it works. At least, I'm not expecting Gear VR type stuff, but if it's close, I'll be happy. I mean, this is nice. Look at that. Noon. Nice little faceplate there. Let's start over here. So what do we got? We got a strap. Typical, right? Well, I would say typical, but not all of them actually have these, and that was actually one of the other reasons why I bought it. The cardboard you have to hold with your hands. You have to hold that thing up to your head pretty much for the entire experience. There's no padding, so it doesn't seem very comfortable. So that was also something I was looking for. Something that has the full straps and it has some nice padding on there, so you can at least experience the VR. I mean, this looks very similar to the Gear VR. Bear with me a moment. Let me move this out of the way. And yes, if you do see that, this is an Xbox 360 with a broken disk drive. It works, but this does not open unless I pry it open, and then it's useless for games. But anyway, I figured you'd see that. So I generally game on my PS4 over here, or my gaming computer over there that I built, which is a beast, and I love it. So, and definitely Oculus ready if I choose to spend $600 on that, which I don't know if I'm going to, because that is quite a bit of cash as far as I'm concerned, at least at this point in time. So here we go, the Noon VR. It's very nice. I mean, you got no buttons, got some nice padding. It's thick. Yeah, padding looks good. So another reason why I went with this was the lenses inside. I read a bunch of stuff about lens quality, and obviously I know the resolution on the screen has to do something. This being an iPhone, I'm not going to have the best resolution, but this is the 6 Plus, so at least it's the 1080 screen. Again, a big step down from the Samsung screens, unfortunately. Hopefully Apple will get on that train, considering they're like 5 years too late, but we'll see. All right, so this comes off. It's a nice little dust case to protect your lenses. So, you know, the phone will fit. As far as I know, with most phones, you can put this cap back on if you want to just have that cool look with your phone in there. So this is the strappy here. So what happens is you would undo this, pops right off like that. You slide your phone in, you slide your phone on, put this back on, and then you close that right back down, secure it, and you're good to go. All right. Now, the app that comes with this, it comes with the Noon app that you can download on the App Play Store or the iTunes. And what it does is it allows the phone that you're using to have the tracking unit in there so that you can just look where you want to go, and it'll select it, because there's no buttons here. There's no way to touch the screen to select whatever options you want to use. So with the app, again, it only works inside the app. So other things, you're gonna have to be cautious whether you may need a Bluetooth controller to work with the new update, the 9.2, I think it is, for the iOS. You may want to see if you can find a Bluetooth controller that'll work with that. As far as I know the one that they were suggesting on Amazon does not work with the new update. So if there's something I don't know about it yet, I haven't done too much research into the actual controller. So with the Noon app program, you can tap the back of the phone. A lot of people on that I've seen on the videos say, oh, you got to tap this plastic. This plastic has nothing to do with it at all whatsoever. It's just a holder. You just tap anywhere on the back of the phone, and it's a menu selector, if you will. It'll back up if you hit it twice and stuff like that. So hit it once, it'll recenter the image if you're off image, and if you hit it twice, it'll back up. It'll back up to the menu. So the Noon VR app has content that gets uploaded by regular users that make their own videos, 360 VR, stuff like that. I looked briefly at it. I would show you some of it, but again, I'm using my phone to actually record this video, so I can't do that. But there's not a ton. I mean, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot, some content to get through, but it's not a ton of stuff. I did find a ton of stuff on YouTube, though, just massive amounts of quantity you can use. How good it is, I don't know, because I didn't want to ruin the side-by-side without this, so I don't want to get surprised by anything or anything like that. So I wanted to kind of all be new and genuine to me, as opposed to watching it and then putting it in and going, oh yeah, that's fine. I want to see it firsthand in the headset. Any video will work as long as you have it on side-by-side, which YouTube has. YouTube has the 360 videos and the side-by-side videos, which works pretty awesome. So that's this, and that's what I'm going to go for. Again, like I believe I started this conversation, this topic a minute ago, but the lenses. I looked a lot into the lenses, and this actually has some of the better lenses out there in terms of quality and budget VR headsets. So I got this for $80, and that's really what, I mean, you get a lot of cheap ones, but a lot of it has to do with the lenses inside. So the lens quality here is from everything I've read, really good. This right here is a focuser. So you turn it left or right, and it will bring the phone closer or more far away from your eyesight to adjust to your eye level, whether you're nearsighted, farsighted, whatever that case may be. Now again, I can't really show you any tech demo stuff like that on it. Plus, it really wouldn't look too good. I'm sure you guys could look up a few of the videos and see it doesn't look too great by doing it that way. So what I'm going to do is put this up. I'm going to give it some testing, and then if I can record some of it, depending on how shitty it looks, I'll put it up. But I don't think it's going to look great. VR is something you have to really experience firsthand. Some of it is really good. Like some of that stuff on the Gear VR was amazing. Some of the other stuff is, it's whatever. But that's like everything. There are good games, there's bad games, there's good experiences, there's bad experiences. It's all how we adapt to it. But this is the future, I think, here. And not necessarily this particular item, but I think VR is the future. I think it's a new way to interact, and movies, and who knows what else. There's a pop-up book for children that I saw that I got the app for that I can't wait to try with my son, where it brings it into like a holographic lens as well. And the good thing is that the augmented reality is you just leave the case off, And if you have your camera, there's a program that you can get. I know they're on the Apple Store, and I'm pretty sure they're on the Android Store, where it'll turn your camera on, and then it'll have your augmented reality for certain programs and stuff like that. This book, little book one, is a virtual book, and it's a pop-up book, and it has all these cool things. So I can't wait to try that with him. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. This video is already 10 minutes long, and I won't hold you guys too much longer. But this is the new Gear VR. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, little like button, whatever, and please subscribe. I'm new here, so I'm trying to get everything going. So thanks a lot. Have a great day.